Welcome to the healing room. I am so grateful that you've chosen to be here, in this moment, where the chaos of the outside world falls away, and only the sacred space of peace remains. Today, I invite you into something truly transformative, a space that goes beyond the ordinary, beyond what you've ever imagined possible. Imagine a place where your body, so often caught up in tension and movement, can finally melt into deep stillness. Imagine a place where your spirit, often weighed down by the demands of life, can rise freely like a bird taking flight into the vast open sky. It's not just a place, it's a shift that will bring you to an entirely new reality, one where peace and clarity are no longer distant dreams but immediate experiences. If you've ever felt like you're running on autopilot, caught in the whirlwind of a world that moves far too fast, today's meditation is your invitation to step off that spinning ride. It's a doorway out of the noise, the clutter, the distractions, and into something more meaningful, something far more profound. In the next few moments, I invite you to disconnect from everything else and reconnect with the most important person in your life, you. This isn't just about feeling calm, it's about feeling reborn. It's about experiencing a deep renewal that touches every part of you, mind, body, and soul. This meditation is your chance to leave behind the stress, the confusion, and the worries, and step into a state of deep relaxation and presence. By the time we're finished, you will not just be more relaxed, you'll be more awake, more in tune with your truest self than ever before. So, take a deep breath, settle into this space, and stay with me until the very end. The journey you are about to take will reveal the peace that has always been there, waiting for you to notice. Your truest self is here, in this very moment, ready to be seen and felt. All it takes is your willingness to step into it. Before we begin, let's take a moment to deeply explore what deep relaxation truly is and why it matters more than ever in our modern world. We live in an age of perpetual stimulation. Our phones buzz before sunrise. Our calendars are filled before breakfast. Our minds race long after our bodies collapse into bed. This chronic overstimulation keeps our nervous systems in a near constant state of alert. Even as we sleep, many of us remain locked in fight or flight, tensed, hypervigilant, and unable to fully let go. Deep relaxation, in the realm of mindfulness, is not simply about passive rest. It is not zoning out or avoiding life. Rather, it is an active, intentional returning, a homecoming. Returning to your body. Returning to your breath. Returning to this one sacred moment. True relaxation is a gateway to presence. It opens the door to a reality that's always been within us but often obscured by noise, responsibility, and endless striving. Neuroscientific research shows that in states of deep relaxation, the brain shifts from high-frequency beta waves into slower, more restorative theta waves. These waves are associated with creativity, insight, memory consolidation, and emotional healing. They are also the same frequencies experienced during deep meditation, trance states, and early sleep. In other words, deep relaxation activates our body's built-in healing systems. It allows the mind to release, the nervous system to regulate, and the spirit to express itself. So, today's practice is not about escape, it is about remembrance. Remembrance of the self that exists beneath your roles, beyond your productivity, and outside your worries. It's about peeling back the layers of accumulated tension and rediscovering the simple miracle of being. It's about reclaiming a part of you that's been buried beneath deadlines, people-pleasing, and performance. A version of you that doesn't need to prove or fix or strive, just exist. True deep relaxation is an act of radical self-trust. It is an invitation to let your body and mind return to their original harmony. To pause. To breathe. To feel held by the present moment without needing to manage it. This is the original homecoming. The sanctuary you've always had access to but may have forgotten. Today, we remember together. Begin by settling into the most comfortable position you can find. Whether you're lying down on a soft surface or seated in a chair that supports your spine, allow yourself the gift of true comfort. Make any adjustments needed to signal to your body, it's safe to rest now. Once you've arrived in stillness, gently close your eyes. Without effort, bring your attention to your breath, not to change it, but simply to feel it. Become the observer. Notice the subtle texture of each inhale and exhale. Feel the breath entering through your nose, cool, smooth, effortless. Notice the warmth as it leaves, softening your lips and jaw. Let your awareness ride each breath like a wave. Let's begin a rhythm together. Inhale slowly for 4 counts. Hold for 4 counts. Exhale gently for 6 counts. Repeat this cycle a few times at your own pace. Let it carry you deeper. Let the rhythm of your breath become an anchor to the now. Now, turn your attention inward. With each breath, invite a wave of relaxation to move through your body. Begin at the crown of your head. Feel your scalp soften as though it were kissed by warm sunlight. Let the space between your eyebrows melt into ease. Allow your forehead to release all furrows of thought. Let your eyes sink gently into their sockets. Soften your jaw. Let the tongue rest gently, unburdened. Drop your shoulders. Imagine them falling like leaves from an autumn tree. Let your arms and hands grow heavy, resting where they land. Bring softness to your chest. Breathe into the heart space. Soften the belly, let it rise and fall without effort. Allow your hips to release. Your pelvis to ground. Feel your thighs, knees, calves, and feet melt into the earth beneath you. You are fully supported. Your body is heavy, yet light. Rooted, yet free. Now envision a glowing sphere of light enveloping you. This orb may be golden, violet, emerald, or indigo. Trust what comes. Feel it cradle you, protect you, love you. As you breathe, this light begins to expand gently, like the glow of dawn. It fills the room. It spills into the streets. It moves beyond walls, beyond borders, beyond time. You are no longer just a single body in space. You are presence itself. You are connected to all things. Relaxation is no longer a state, it is your identity. Rest here for a moment longer, suspended in this glow. Let the silence speak. Let your soul remember its own name. With your body now fully softened, breath steady and calm, your awareness begins to shift inward into that sacred realm where imagination meets intuition, where the inner world reveals itself in color, symbol, and silence. Take a few breaths here. Let them feel as if they are drawing back a curtain, revealing a doorway to a place that has always existed within you, waiting patiently for your return. Now, in the space behind your closed eyes, a path begins to appear, not made of dirt or stone, but of shimmering black obsidian tiles, smooth and luminous. Each step you take upon them seems to echo not outward, but inward into the deepest chambers of your soul. Each footfall hums with a gentle vibration, a reminder, you are not alone. You are on sacred ground. Above you, the cosmos expands, stars swirling like soft lanterns in the sky, galaxies turning in silent harmony, and between it all, a deep and nourishing stillness. You are not dreaming. You are awakening to the vast and infinite space within you. As you walk, you begin to feel lighter. With each step. Step 1, the burdens of the day begin to dissolve. Step 2, the stories you've carried about who you are begin to soften. Step 3, you become less mind, more presence. Less name, more essence. Now, before you stand a mirror not made of glass, but of light. It is tall, radiant, timeless. You approach it slowly. And when you look in, you don't see a reflection of your face. You see something much deeper, something truer. Perhaps you see your inner child, eyes wide with wonder. Perhaps you see a glowing orb, pulsing gently like a heartbeat. Or a spirit animal, a symbol, a color, a flame. Perhaps, you see nothing at all but feel everything. Whatever arises, trust it. This is your inner truth, revealing itself in the language it speaks best, energy, emotion, and symbol. Now, gently reach your hand out to the mirror. As you touch its surface, it ripples like water, then dissolves. You step through. On the other side is a landscape unlike anything in the physical world. You are now in the sacred garden of your soul. Here, the air is rich with the scent of clarity, perhaps jasmine, cedar, rain, or something only you know. The trees seem to whisper truths too ancient for words. A nearby stream hums the frequency of peace. Birds, light, wind, they all seem to recognize you. Not as a visitor, but as someone who has returned home. As you walk slowly through this space, guided only by your intuition, you come upon a clearing. In the center, an altar. It may be made of stone, wood, crystal, or pure light. It emanates a warm glow, like the memory of a truth long forgotten. On the altar lies a gift. It may be a message, a word, an image, a feeling. You don't need to make sense of it. Just receive it with your heart. Let it land in you. Let it root. Pause here. Breathe. Receive. Remember. Remember who you are beneath the layers. Remember that you are more than the noise, more than the narrative. You are the sky, not the storm. You are the flame, not the flicker. This journey is not escape, it is return. Not fantasy but truth through the door of imagination. And when you are ready, simply whisper to this garden, I will return. Because you will. You can. At any time. This space lives in you. It is not bound by time, nor place. Let me tell you a story. A real one. One that still humbles me every time I think of it. It's the story of a woman I once met in a healing circle, a woman named Lila. She was in her early 40s, though her eyes carried the weight of many more years. From the outside, she looked composed, even graceful. But inside, she confessed, she felt like a shattered mosaic, fragments of memory, pain, and silence held together only by duty and distraction. Lila had lived through what she described as slow trauma. Not the dramatic kind that breaks you in an instant, but the quiet kind that erodes you over time. An absent father. A mother who loved but never listened. A marriage where she was invisible. And most of all, a lifelong disconnection from her own body. She told me she often felt like a ghost inhabiting her life, present in form, absent in sensation. When Lila was first introduced to the practice of deep relaxation and inner journeying, she almost walked away. I don't know how to relax, she admitted. Stillness makes me anxious. Silence feels like abandonment. But something inside her, a whisper, maybe a memory, told her to stay. She did. That first night, during a session like the one you've just experienced, something extraordinary happened. As she settled into her breath, as the guide's voice gently invited her to soften, she felt it, her hands. Not as tools, not as extensions of labor or expectation, but as hers. She wept. Silently, steadily. Not from grief, but from recognition. She later described it like this. It was as if I had been reunited with a long-lost friend, and that friend was me. Over the next 30 days, Lila made a commitment not to perfect peace, but to presence. Every evening, she returned to this journey. She walked the obsidian path. She met her reflection in the mirror of light. She stepped into her garden. Sometimes she received words. Sometimes, just stillness. Sometimes, tears. And slowly, something softened in her. She began to feel her breath before her thoughts. She stopped apologizing for needing rest. She started speaking more gently to herself, to others. And perhaps most importantly, she stopped trying to be fixed. Because she realized she was never broken. One evening, she shared something that still echoes within me. For the first time in years, I feel safe in my own skin. Not because the world changed, but because I came home to myself. Lila's story is not unique in pain, but it is profound in healing. It reminds us that deep awareness is not about becoming someone new, but about remembering who we were before the world told us who to be. We often speak of healing as repair, but perhaps it's more like tending a forgotten garden. There is beauty under the overgrowth. There is still music under the noise. Her journey reminds us, you do not need to be fixed. You need to be felt. Not just by others but by you. And that begins with presence. As you gently bring yourself back from your journey, let's pause for a moment to truly feel the calm that now resides within you. Notice how your body feels, how your mind responds, and how your heart seems to whisper its truth. The beauty of deep relaxation and presence is not found in the moments of stillness, but in how we carry them with us into the world. So, how can we live from this place of inner peace? How do we bring the calm into our everyday lives? It begins with small, mindful choices. Choose your response with calm, rather than reacting out of impulse. Pause. Feel the breath. Feel the body. Let the calm guide you in every decision, big or small. Notice your body before you react. The body always speaks first. Pay attention to the tension, the tightness, the subtle cues it gives. Take a breath, a moment of stillness, before speaking or acting. Release tension immediately. As soon as you notice your body tighten, let it go. Release your shoulders. Relax your jaw. Let go of the weight you carry unconsciously. Find beauty in slowness. Life doesn't need to rush. In fact, it thrives in slowness. Whether it's enjoying a quiet meal or taking a walk, allow yourself to fully experience the present moment. Create sacred pauses, incorporate brief moments of stillness throughout your day. A deep breath before an email, a pause before picking up the phone, a moment of reflection before engaging in conversation. Breathe before responding, feel before deciding. When faced with a decision, take a deep breath. Feel what's true for you. Let your inner wisdom guide you instead of external pressures. These practices don't require perfect conditions or silence. They only require your willingness to be. Even in the chaos, even in the ordinary, presence is always available. It is a choice. And with each choice, you build a life grounded in peace. Remember, you are not bound by the noise. You are the calm amidst it. As we draw this practice to a close, I invite you to gently bring your hands to rest over your heart. Feel the warmth of your palms pressing into your chest, grounding you in this sacred moment. Allow your breath to flow easily, filling you with a sense of peace as you prepare to close this chapter of the journey. Now, softly whisper to yourself, either silently or aloud, these words of affirmation. I am safe. I am whole. I am here. Let these words sink deep into your being. Feel them echo within every cell of your body, reminding you of your inherent worth, your unshakable safety, and your presence in this moment. Take another deep breath, slow and gentle, and with your exhale, let go of any last remnants of tension or worry that may still be lingering in your body or mind. In this moment, you are whole. You are at peace. And this version of you, the version that connected with your reflection today, is always with you, waiting patiently for your return. No matter where life leads you, this peaceful essence, this loving guidance, is always accessible. Always ready to meet you where you are, to bring you back to yourself whenever you need. Remember, you are not broken. You are not in need of fixing or changing. You are unfolding, blossoming, like a flower gently reaching for the sun. You are becoming the fullest expression of yourself, and in this stillness, that process is happening effortlessly. There is no rush, no need to strive. You are blooming exactly as you are meant to. As you prepare to step back into the world, carry this awareness with you. Know that you can return to this space of calm, peace, and connection at any time. The light you sought outside of yourself has always been within you, quietly illuminating the path forward. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for sharing this sacred space with me today. It has been an honor to walk this journey with you. You are not alone. You are never alone. You are the light you've been searching for, and that light shines brightly, both within you and around you. With deepest gratitude and love, I leave you with this thought. You are enough. You are always enough. Namaste.